Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special Sunday afternoon session where I come back on and I complete out all readings from this morning's session. It's something special I do on Sundays. Um, so, welcome to that. You'll see there's no chat listed because I'm not taking any new questions. I'm just completing everything else. I've got like 25 free readings. I've got like one donation and about five YouTube channel members to complete. So it's going to be for a little bit. So I appreciate your patience in getting to your readings. Um, what else? What else? After I'm done, I will post a comment listing the order in which the readings were completed so you can kind of more quickly locate where your reading is. And if you're interested, I do offer YouTube memberships, and we meet on Wednesdays. For all of my YouTube members, there's a 2-hour session. And for I have two levels: Zen Cricket, which is $2.99 a month, and Praying Mantis, which is $7.99 a month. So Wednesdays we have 2 hours for all members. Thursday for my Praying Mantis members only, we have 2 additional hours. And then on Friday and Saturday nights, as well as on Sunday afternoon, we have an extra hour. So if you're interested, there's a little link down in the description box if you'd like to sign up for that. In addition, on Friday and Saturdays in my live sessions, any of my YouTube channel members, I always make sure to go back on to complete my donations and my YouTube channel memberships too. So if you're interested, that's down below. I also offer personal readings and other options, and there's a link for that in the description box as well. If you'd like really in-depth, I think we go in depth on these lives, you should see the personal readings. All right. So let's get into it. Now, I do have one donation I need to complete. And so, Moonlight 5, you are up first. Thank you so much for your donation. You also, ooh, I'm a little wheezy. Hold on. Did you hear the little whistle? We had had 3 days of snow, so there's a little less humidity in the air. So I think my uh, I need to drink some more water. But Moonlight, I'm also going to complete your free one. I'll do your donation and then your free one, so you don't have to search for them. And then I'll go on to, like I said, I've got 4 other of my YouTube channel members that would be up next. Actually, 5 so that I look with my clear vision. And then, like I said, I have about 25 other free readings, which will come after that. All right, so let's get into it. So, Moonlight, thank you again for the donation. And so, you're finally home. Welcome home from your little vacation. And you're lighter and breathing again. I love it. So, you want to know whatever comes through about tomorrow. All right, very good. So, let's take a look here. What does Spirit want you to know about tomorrow? Tomorrow. Okay, what else? And then what else there too? Okay. All right. So the bottom of the deck, you do have the Knight of Cups, which is movement of emotion. Um, and we'll find out what this is specifically about here. That's the bottom of the deck. So there is definitely, um, well, we'll just say movement of emotion for right now, and we'll see what else comes in here. Yeah, well, here you go. Well, you got the movement of emotion again with 5 of Cups, but it's a transformation of lower vibrational energy to higher vibrational energy, which makes sense. You know, you've been on a vacation, you I feel like the energy just changes in your day because I feel like you gain some good perspective. Usually, when we step away and from life and the chaos of everything, we kind of just come in with a fresh new look. Like you said, a fresh air, breathing again, lighter. And because your energy has transformed, you'll notice that you're going to perceive everything tomorrow from a different place too. Because we don't see the world as it is, we see the world as we are. So when this changes, then that our perception of it changes. So I like that for you. Let's see what else you have here. These 3 cards came out together. Oh my gosh, yeah. 3 of Cups, joy, celebration. Four of Wands, celebration and joy. I like that. And then the Strength card, which is this inner strength that has come out here. Leo energy, childlike energy. Tomorrow feels like a very playful day. It just feels like your vacation isn't over emotionally, just physically. And I feel like you're just bubbly and everything just feels so much lighter and joyous and overflowing. So a lot of emotional positive energy that comes in here. And then you have here, yeah, this little spark in here too. I'm going to show you the cards came out this way. So behind it, you have the Five of Pentacles, which is normally beliefs in lack of feeling left behind, abandoned out in the cold. But you got this, it's like there all that snowy weather, and then you have the whoops, the fastest night out of them all, the Knight of Wands, the knight on fire, the horse on fire. So it's like it's burning away all of this old feelings of lack and falling short and stuff too. So you got a lot of energy and abundance tomorrow too. Feels very positive, feels very empowering with all of this here. So this was a good vacation for you. It really helped realign things for you, and I feel like you released some stuff while you were gone, and now you just kind of like feel like, all right, I'm ready to have fun and enjoy life and not let anything hold me back. No, I don't have any more of the Kashik Truth Oracle, so I moved to the Guardian Angel cards for your after dinner mint or your fortune cookie. Yeah, and this is what they look like on this side. Beautiful, beautiful. And on this side is your message, which is surrender. And I'll read all that other stuff down there. It's not very clear. Says, remain positive about the future of our planet, for all is part of humanity's evolution. There is a divine order to all the chaos which you perceive in our world. Nothing will ever truly change until we learn to love and accept all as it is. Lovingly surrender your judgments and expectations, and your life will magically transform. What a beautiful message. It's like realizing all that, the chaos and everything unfolding. It's like, you know what? Uh, If I only see chaos in the outside world, if I'm chaotic in the inside, because like we said, I don't see the world as it is, I see the world as I am. So if I'm in a place of peace and love and joy, I'm going to see a world of peace and love and joy. If I'm angry and hateful and resentful and chaotic, that's the world I'm going to see. So there's this wonderful empowerment that comes through this. So I love that for you. And that's what they have for your donation reading. So thank you for that. All right. Now, free readings, just for everyone's knowledge, will go faster because they're usually just 1 to 2 cards. We dive deeper for donations. So, your free reading, Moonlight, you asked your friend Anita's thoughts, feelings about the weekend. All right, let's take a look here. So, from Anita's point of view, what did she think and feel around it? All right. It was a good getaway. The Temperance card is kind of a peaceful, patient, nice kind of it slowed down her life in a way. And the Page of Pentacles allowed her to see it as a new opportunity, like abundant kind of feeling, opportunity in life. And she liked it. She was like, this was good. It was kind of not rush, 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 rush. I feel like she was able to flow through the weekend, and it just felt very recharging. And she did, come out of it with the Page of Pentacles, feeling a little more full, a little more looking at her worth in relationship to the outside world in a kind of an upgraded, higher way. And I like that. It felt very abundant. So really made the most of the time. It was busy enough, but not too busy. It was like just right. So I like it. She definitely enjoyed it with that, with the Page of Pentacles there. All right. So let me bring the rest of these over here. So we've got, like I said, five um, of my YouTube channel members. So they will be up first before we go into the other free readings. So up first, we have Kelly. So, hey, Kelly. And thank you for your donation earlier. Your free reading is what psychic gifts and abilities that you have that you're not aware of. All right. So we'll zero in here on one or two since we have got one or two cards for the free readings. We'll see what I want that one there. What they want you to know here. All right. Well, you've got the seven of swords and the nine of swords. These swords are our thoughts, our beliefs, our mindsets, our attitudes, our expectations, our communication abilities. We got the seven of swords is the thievery card and deception. The nine of swords is the nightmare and insomnia card. Now, what is your gift? You can put curses on people? No, it's not that. These are two very mentally conflicting cards. And so, when you were asking about psychic gifts and you get swords, it's about knowledge, it's about wisdom, it's about communication. And I feel like a gift of yours. Now, you can do a psychic spiritual gift of communicating through cards, mediumship, whatever it is where you help people with their inner mental conflict, these memories and these thoughts and these beliefs. You could also take it into more of it still could be spiritual, but more of the streamlined secular world of counselor. If you've ever been interested in being a counselor, people who do the hypnotherapy to help people get into memories and get things. You have that natural gift. I feel like your voice is one that um, it's like transformative and it's like hypnotic in a way. And I also feel like people have always shared um, openly things with you that I've never told anyone that before. You probably heard that a lot. And this your energy puts people at ease, and that's part of your gift is that you allow people space to be able to share what they want to, what they have bottled up inside, their fears and deception and resentments and these belief systems that are in there, and are able to share that. So I like that. So that's one thing that you have there. It's kind of helping people transmute or transform thought and belief and mindset. So that's kind of a psychological counselor, hypnotherapist type of career that you could bring your spiritual gift into, or you could go full blown spiritual in it and be spiritual life coach, spiritual, medium or card reader, where you help bring truth to people through that channeling as well. All right. So that's what they have for you, Kelly. I like it. I like it. Many blessings to you. All right. And then up after that, we've got Kevin. Hey, Kevin Tadabuin. I think I probably totally murdered your last name. So you drafted an email. All right. Experiencing how you felt, why you got upset, and everything. And if you send it and he reads it, how will things go for us? Positive outcome or negative? All right. Let's take a look here. What if you send it as is? What will the response be here? All right. Yeah, I feel here we got the Queen of Wands, which is this bold sharing of things, right? Very fiery energy. But the Eight of Cups is walking away. So I feel like if you send it as is, that it wouldn't be such a positive outcome as far as from your perspective, because I feel like they would walk away um, from the situation. Um, what I'm feeling nudged by spirit from is like I would recommend looking looking at it from their standpoint. Like if you got an email saying the things about how you feel and how you felt and why you got upset and everything, if there's any pointing of fingers at all, if it's anything outside of I want to apologize, of how I could have come across, you know, this is something I'm working on. These are my triggers. This is, what, um, you know, caused this, emotional outburst or the upsettedness and stuff in it. And if it's anything other than that, you're pointing fingers and that, well, no one likes that, right? I can feel everyone getting irritated me just doing that. No, I know. I'm be like, "Arr." No one likes to have like when you did this. This is how it made me feel. It's accusatory. It's blaming, guilting, manipulating, whatever they take it as. But if it's anything besides taking ownership for our own actions based on what's going on inside of us without bringing them into there, you did that and this made me feel this way. It can be like whenever I experience this, I'm old echoes of old emotions. It's really about doing that. And that's what whenever we're sending an email, things tone can be misconstrued. Um, there's things that people read in between the lines that aren't there. They can't ask questions as you're going. Things just build. So it's almost like the best email is, I would like to talk to you. When is a good time? In fact, it's just good to send a text and or call them and say, I really want to talk over this with you. In fact, there's this great let me see if I can find something real quick here. Instagram, there's a great person that talks about communication, and let me see if I can. Whoops, I think I saved them. Let me look in my saved area here because they were just like so powerful. Um, okay, come on, it's loading. Okay. I'm so sorry. It'll take just a sec here because I feel like no, that's not it. And if I can find their name here, I will um, tell you here. But it was about how to discuss like when we've had an altercation and to do it without putting someone on the defense kind of thing. Um, well, I save a lot of stuff, evidently. Let's see, that's about being triggered. That's not the one, but it's so good. All right, I'm so sorry. Request to ask your partner. This is kind of more of a relationship check-in. I'm gonna find it here in a sec. I can feel it. uh, so set conversations. Here it is. How to start a difficult conversation. Some things that you can ask is this a good time to talk about what happened? Oops, sorry, there's music. Stop. Um, I'd appreciate a chance to explain myself and hear what you have to say. Can we talk? These are different ones, not all of them together. Or, disagreements happen. It's how we resolve them that matters. Let me know when you're ready to talk. I love you. Or I'd really like us to fix things, but I want to make sure you're also on the same page. Do you feel ready to talk about it? And then I know this isn't easy, but it's important that we talk about what happened. Do you have the time and energy right now to have a conversation? And these are by the quote underscore nature on Instagram, just to give them credit for it. So those are like five kind of great ways to try to open up a conversation. And then definitely when we have a conversation, it's not about blaming each other. It's about focusing in on our actions and what our feelings are, and taking ownership, not blaming anyone else or pointing fingers or guilting or anything. It's about, you know, how do you feel and, you know, what can we do and different things like that. So hopefully that makes sense, Kevin. But that's what's coming in here. I wouldn't send an email with all of that. It's good that you got it out on paper because it helps you get your thoughts out and organize it. So that's good. It's not a waste of time, but sending that kind of you know, we're avoiding, you know, the conversation, but I would spirit is saying approach it that other way. And try to have a conversation, at least verbally, over the phone. FaceTime or something where you can see each other's face even better because you can see them going, and you're just like, all right, you might hear something different on the phone, but you see their body language is an important thing if we can have that too. All right. So that's all that. So there you go. Hopefully that helps. So hang in there. Good luck. Many blessings. And then up next, we've got Olivier Avagada. Hello, hello. So you want to ask general reading for this coming week. All right. So general reading. What does Spirit want you to know? All right. Well, you got some decisions coming up here this week. You got the Two of Swords, which is like kind of being at a crossroads, the mind and battling with the heart coming in here. And actually, it's more so a message of don't just make a decision by your mind. Let your heart have a seat at the table too. Try not to let just logic be the big thing. The heart wants to have some say so. You have the Page of Swords, which does show that there's communication and decisions to be made, but a lot of clarity coming in as well. So I like this, energy that I feel coming in here because it's like you're you're closing your eyes and opening your heart, and you're allowing your heart to have a voice in decision making. But even your mind, where you would have been before with that Page of Swords, even your mind is looking at things from a different perspective with a lot more clarity and from a place of higher vibration, unconditional love and joy and peace and laughter and gratitude rather than out of fear and supposed to be and should be and need to be and have to be. So it's a nice kind of balance between your higher head and heart rather than the human emotional, fight or flight person and our brain that wants to obey all these rules. It's very freeing that's coming up here this week. So when you have these decisions to make, definitely take deep breaths and step back from it and look at it in a different way than you had before because there's a lot of information that's not seen in the physical world that can come in. And don't be afraid to ask your spirit guides, excuse me, or your higher self for clarity and for information, especially if you're not sure what choice to make means you don't have enough information. And spirit and your posse are always ready to provide help and assistance and information, but they honor our free will and they won't meddle in our life unless we of our own free will ask them to. So be sure to ask. All right. So that's a little tidbit of what's coming up this week for you. So that's what they have, my dear. So many blessings to you. And then Sean G, guidance for the week. All right. So let's take a look here, Sean. What guidance? How's the painting going? I know you've been super, super motivated to paint. How much paint do you have all over? Right. All right. Well, look at this. So I have the sun card coming in. So, this is that childlike Leo energy, um, allowing your child self out to play. I kind of like that with your creativity, allowing, if you haven't channeled like your child self, even if you do it with finger paints or, you know, act like it's a little, you know, whatever your non-dominant hand is, let your inner child do something and, have it be a painting from your inner child. I feel like that'd be a fun creative idea. You have the Queen of Swords too, balancing your head and your heart. I feel like this week is a week of allowing, you know, like having reason, but also allowing a lot of play, a lot of expression coming in here. Yeah, you can even see it looks like on that right here that almost looks like that child. So it's the child self being expressed. I feel is like a big piece of it all. Allow yourself time to play, not all work, 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 and uh, allow it to feel like true creative expression, true playfulness. I feel like the paintings you're doing will take a different twist, or if it's like a little subset of inner child work, paintings, not work like in doing your inner work, although it could result in inner work as you're allowing them to express emotion. But you can do like, here's my inner child expressing fear, here's my inner child expressing anger, or having a tantrum, here's my inner child expressing joy, and you can do different paintings and stuff. But it's really definitely connecting in with um, with your inner child is a big piece of it. So that's their guidance for you. Have fun. Let your inner child have a play date, or two, or three, or four, or five, or seven. One a day. Hey, let's do it. All right. So that's what they have for you, my dear. Many blessings to you. All right, and then Infinity, you are up. And let's see here. Will you ever be able to get your health, athleticism, and metabolism back from before you got ill a few years ago? Or is your body just like this now? All right, so disclaimer in the description box, I'm not a licensed medical professional, um, licensed, um, counselor or financial person or lawyer or anything. So, of course, tarot's designed for entertainment purposes only. Ultimately, everyone makes their own decisions, right? But we'll get some guidance here now that we had the disclaimer. Check, check. And let's take a look here and see what spirits you know about your body. Yeah, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So there is an opportunity to have your feelings of success in the physical realm, meaning your body, to feel renewed. The 10 of Wands is the energy, and it's like there's this change of energy that can happen. The 10 of Wands is about burden, and but there's a flip side of it too that can mean harvest. So some things that can come in when we're looking at all of our lives, and I think we kind of talked about it in the praying mantis session. I'm so sorry. Let me take a drink here. I'm like a frog in my throat. There we go. Get it out. Get it out. Which is whatever we focus our energy on is what expands, right? And so if I have this belief of, you know, my health, my athleticism, my metabolism isn't what it used to be, and I keep on focusing on that, I keep on telling my body, and my energy keeps on telling my body that I like things that way, keep it that way. If we start raising our vibration, and our bodies are amazing healing machines, right? So the more we stay in higher vibration with that gratitude, with that unconditional love and joy and laughter, the more we sincerely have our energy doing that, not just words, not just, pretending or faking it till we make it. It's sincerely going, you know what I'm grateful for in my body is this. And even if we just ask the creator, we can say, I would like to um, increase the capacity of self healing in my body. And I'm grateful for that. We ask once, we don't have to keep asking, because if we keep asking, it turns into wanting, and wanting pushes results away. We can ask creator, they have an extraordinary memory. They never forget anything. We can ask once, and then the rest of the time is gratitude for them bringing that in the perfect time, in the perfect way, and, show me how I can help, communicate with me. And when we do that, then we'll start getting messages. We'll start feeling changes. Our body will start kicking in, especially the more grateful we are for what our body is doing right now. We can even, I'm so grateful that my body is a perfect healing machine, or not even that. We don't want to say healing so much as have this energy of I'm so grateful that my body has capacity for perfect health, and believe that it is designed that way. It's designed to regenerate, and it's designed to kill away cancers and all this stuff. But when we're in stress, we're shutting down our body. And so the more we can be in higher vibration instead of lower vibration, which shuts down our digestive system, our immune system, and metabolism and everything else, then that works against our body because it's shutting down and shutting down and shutting down instead of keeping it working and turned on for its highest health. So hopefully that helps there. But you definitely have possibilities for all that, and they wouldn't otherwise they'd be saying it's how it is, but you have the capacity through your own energy to activate those things in your body. So I like it. All right. So that's what they have for you, Infinity. So many blessings to you. All right. All right. And I just realized I didn't get an email saying I'm live, but I do see people there and they like, so I must be live. And now a little late after I've been on for a half hour. All right. So those are my YouTube channel members and my donations. So now we'll begin the free readings for all of my subscribers, but not my but are not YouTube channel members. So let me just move some of these over, and we will get into those. So thank you guys again so much for your patience, especially if you've been trying to get a reading all weekend. And I know a couple times I didn't get to any free readings at all, um, which I'm so grateful because donations are how I live and eat. And I'm so blessed to have a host who allows me to live here. That's why I'm able to do so much that I do. But my donations are how I buy my groceries. So I am grateful for those. And I'm grateful that I'm able to offer free readings too. And if you guys are enjoying your free readings, make sure to put a thumbs up. That does help spread the Zen love. It shows me that you guys enjoy these, and it does mean a lot to me. So thank you. All right. So up first, we got Day Sturgis. Hey. So whatever comes out, let's see here. What does Spirit want you to know right now? Okay, what else? All right, that one. All right, look at the Horseman. We got the Knight of Pentacles and the Death card, but they're both on horses. They're both having this movement. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight out of them all. But it's like I feel like there's an end coming to this long journey that you feel you've been on that's just been dragging out for the longest time. And if there's something in your life that you've been patiently or even impatiently waiting for, this is what's coming to an end. The wait is over. The resolution is coming. And it's like, I just feel like you and whatever parties are involved are just ready for it, for a decision to be made. And because it's like the not knowing is really irritating. It's like sometimes just knowing, all right, okay, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but at least I know and I can move into a different direction or start over or whatever. But at least a decision is made, and at least I know, and the unknown and the waiting is over. Now I get to move on to the next thing or the next person or next situation or next job or next class, whatever it is that's just been, we've been waiting on a decision that seems like forever, but it's coming to an end. So I like that for you. right? So hopefully that resonates for you, Day Sturgis. Many blessings to you. And then Crystal's Day, you are up. What should you know for this week? All right. Let's take a look here. What does Spirit wants you to know for this week? All right. Well, it looks like here this Page of Wands represents kind of like this enhanced, I feel like it's like spiritual awareness. It's like you're getting an upgrade or a download that is allowing you to connect to these Akashic records with the Six of Cups, awareness of past life connections, and memories, even of your own, but also with other people. And I feel like this week, I feel like it's been growing, but I feel like this week it's really becoming obvious in people that you know now, that you're realizing there's a deeper connection here than you realized before. Because it's like you gained extra access to the Akashic records, with this upgrade, and you're able to sense it more deeply and go, wow, I didn't feel that before, but it's been activated. So there's like with people you know, but there's also people you're going to be meeting, people that you just feel very comfortable with, and like you feel like you've known before because you have in past lives, but you haven't known them in this life. So I like this. It's like this enhancement, this awareness, but you're also being drawn into the Akashic truths, and being able to, you might be having some dreams of past lives even start to happen, but it's really like this past life passion has been activated within you, and the abilities have been activated within you, and they're just going to start growing exponentially. So I like that for you. So buckle up, Buttercup. That's what they have for you. So many blessings. Where's my mouse? There it is. All right. And then we've got Mika Khan up next. Hey, Mika, are you one of the children of Para? I'm probably going to murder that. So, of their father. Okay, let's take a look here. I think I had seen one of your other questions too about, and is there any other way? Can anyone access a temple of some kind? They're bringing that back to me, which I'm amazed because of how many readings I do. But let's take a look here and let's just see here what they want you to know about this here. All right. You know, with this combination here, it's like your spiritual posse is saying here that this 10 of cups feels like it's like everyone is a part of this energy, right? The unity of things is really coming through in here. And the emperor, here's that this would be the father of all things, right? The emperor even rolls over all kings and everything else. It would be like the grandfather in this example of this energy that I'm feeling coming through. Now, I'm not sure, I'm not familiar with what you're talking about, which is good because that means spirit. It's going to come from spirit and not from me, for sure. But it feels like there's this message of that we all are one. And in our human form, we try to, our human tends to try to define ourselves as an individual that has individual characteristics and this and that, etc. And if this temple, it feels like this temple is a spiritual temple, not like a physical temple, if this is true. But it feels like it's like um, we all are one. We all have access to everything. One of us is not greater or lesser than the other. We're all powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit beings made of unconditional love. The humans are what try to define and compare and contrast, and the chosen ones and the unchosen ones, and only certain people get this, some don't get that. But there's the saying about we're not let's see, we're not a single drop in the ocean, we're the ocean in a single drop. It basically is something along those lines. I probably totally messed that up, but it's not about that, the drop is a part of the ocean, but in the drop, every drop has is the ocean. So it's like there's not one thing that's greater than the other, or less than any other. We're all equal, and I feel like that is an important thing to know is that the creator is not like a respecter of persons, is what they say, saying, well, this person is greater than that person, that one deserves it, that one doesn't. No, everyone is unconditionally eternally loved. We all are on equal footing. So hopefully that helps with your question there, Mika. Apologies if that is totally off base, but that's what I feel the message is coming through for that. Excuse me. All right. So many blessings to you. And then Dove Love, you are up. You want to know, how can you stop them from bothering you in your sleep, like yesterday and hands? Okay. So sounds like there's something that's or spirits on the other side, or individuals that you feel are waking you up. So let's take a look here. Of course, we hold all the power. We're not at the whim of anything. Like no, nothing can curse us. Nothing can do anything to us that we don't want. Yeah, here's the King of Cups. You're the ruler of your emotions with the King, and then all the kings are also given a second portion of swords. So they're a beautiful balance between heart and mind. And I like this. It's like what will help, how you can stop anything from bothering you, is realizing it's like you, like a vampire and your home, like in the movies, they have to be invited in. You hold the power. You can say, no, you don't get to come in here. You can surround yourself with light. You can do things to activate your energy too. Like if you light a black candle, and just know that that absorbs all the lower vibrational energy. And then you can light a different candle. You can light a white candle to put loving energy into the room, or like a singing bowl, like I do. Um, Whatever you feel helps amplify your unconditional love energy into your space, you're the one that gets to create a beautiful thing. In fact, all of us have the ability to kind of cleanse our home. If we feel like there's some lower vibrational energy that was left from other people, or we feel kind of powerless, if you just, even if you're sitting on your couch, or you can sit on your floor, or whatever feels comfortable, just put your hands on whatever solid thing is closest to you, your bed, the floor, whatever, and just imagine this powerful white energy flowing into your arms, out through your hands, and it moves through that surface. And then when it reaches, like if it's the floor, it reaches a wall, it starts filling up the walls. And then it reaches the ceiling, that fills the ceiling. And just feel that energy move out to the border of your property, wherever you are, if it's apartment or whatever, it fills that area, and then see it filling the air to where your entire place is full of this beautiful unconditional love energy. Whatever is of lower vibrational energy, you give it a chance to transform to higher vibration, or it has to get out and it needs to go. And here you have the devil card energy, the shadow. And this is so when you're talking about these things that are bothering you and waking you up, this is a part of your, it's happening on purpose, for a purpose, when the devil card shows up, because that's our shadow showing us what we want to see, to release us from these cages of our mind and heart, these beliefs that make us feel limited and small. And so this empowerment that can come through this. And but doing things, ritual helps our human side believe things. We don't need it, but it can help. That's why I love lighting candles. As soon as I light the candle, I just feel, it just feels good. I light incense. I feel like I'm becoming the incense. And But we can do things to do all that. But just realize that you roll your energy and nothing can do anything to you that you don't want it to. And when you realize that, you can uninvite saying, "No, I don't want this anymore, and I'm putting this bubble up around me." And that's what I would do whenever I went into a new place to live. I always just kind of blessed it with all that energy, and I said, if you're friendly, if you're friendly energy and you're, not gonna do shenanigans, you can stay by all means. But if you won't, you know, evolve up to higher vibrational love energy, then you can't be in here." And it can't. It's like a cockroach can't stand the light. Nah, it has to run. Lower vibration. So hopefully that helps, Dove Love. And that's what they have for you. So many blessings. And then Maria P. Hello, hello. Thank you for your donation earlier. So you for your free reading, you want to know what is it that Walter really likes of you? All right, let's see here. He likes so much. We'll see what some of this stuff is here. So we'll put a couple cards. All right, yeah. Well, so here we go. We got the King of Swords, which is the master of mind, right? And the Queen of Wands, which is feisty, fiery, empathic, and also has cups, emotions along with it. So they like that you're intellectual, you're intelligent, you can hold great conversations. You guys have great conversations. You can talk about almost anything, right? And the Queen of Wands is you're also passionate, you're energized, you have this fire in you, but you're not so intellectual that you don't know what an emotion is. You're just very balanced with all of this. And that's what I just feel you guys get along very well. At first I thought, are they the King of Swords? But they're like, no, this is both of you are so much alike that this is the type of commonality of things that they just they like that it doesn't have to be, like when you're in a relationship that's just about the passion, the sex, the excitement, that can get old. And it's like when people say, beauty fades. So, have someone with a sense of humor, which that's something else you guys have in common. And that can have great conversations and it has intelligence because after all that other stuff, it gets old and all right, but it's keeps a relationship alive is your ability to communicate and to share and all that. And I feel like that's what they like. It's one big thing that they like anyway. All right. So that's what they have for you, Maria. So thank you again for your donation earlier. Many blessings. And then Starfall, you are up. So a general reading for the coming 2 weeks. All right. Let's take a look here. What do they want you to know? They want those two. All right. Well, so you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands coming in here. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is about the last thing that grows on the fruit tree is the fruit. But in this case, I feel like what's happening over this next 2 weeks is like this review of your work that you've done. One, I feel like you're taking pride in what you've accomplished and you're able to kind of stand back and see the fruits of your labor coming in. The other thing is I feel like someone else does too. So I'm not sure if at work you have like a review coming up or something, but I feel like someone's also evaluating in a positive way all the stuff that you've done. Queen of Wands is about energy and power and drive and, whatever she puts her mind to, she's able to accomplish. And that's why I feel like it's accomplishment is a big um, word that's coming in and recognition of the accomplishment even more so. Acknowledgement of it and then recognition for it. So, it feels very positive. So, I feel like that is that time of, promotions and raises and evaluations because we're coming up on the end of the year. And so there's just a lot of that awareness that's coming into play here. So hopefully that makes sense. That's what they have for you right now, Starfall. So many blessings to you. All right. And then Magana, you are up next. So hey, anything you need to know about your future relationship, when, with whom, whatever comes out. All right, let's take a look here. So what about your future person? All right. Well, it's a very independent person here with the Nine of Pentacles. It's almost like the Hermit card in a way. But I like this because they've really learned with this nine hermit and the physical realm, have really learned to depend on themselves and defining themselves by their own abundance and their own, um, accomplishments and things like that. They don't look to the outside world to define them anymore. They learned quite a few lessons. They feel very independent, even financially dependent. Woohoo, right? Ace of Pentacles is a card of looking at your worth in relationship to the outside world in a different way, a heightened way, an advanced way, and they are able to offer this for you. Now, I don't feel like this is anyone that you know yet because the Ace of Pentacles does feel like a new opportunity that opens up in the outside world, but it's not anyone that you know right now. Very earthy energy coming in, so they could definitely be an earth sign or have a lot of earth in their birth chart. Very grounded individual, though. Like, they can be fine alone or fine in a crowd. It just feels like they're very independent and they're not dependent on others. Um, Interdependence, no, not even that. I was That's funny. I went to check, with their energy, and they're like, "Not yet." They will learn interdependence with you. Um, right now I feel like the kind of childhood and everything that they went through, they felt very lost and very abandoned and had to become very self-sufficient, that they became very independent, where interdependence, they're like, no, they don't even want to trust in anyone else because people have let them down in the past, but they understand with a partner, that's where they'll learn it, and so they're like, "I'll learn that with you." That's funny. Alright, so that's what they have for you, Magana. So many blessings to you. And then Nelia Maderos, hello, hello. So thank you for your donations earlier and your free reading. Any messages from your guardian angel? I actually have these guardian angel cards right here. So let us see what message comes in from them here. What do you have here? They're in the shape of a heart, so they're fun to shuffle and to pick here. All right, I guess you actually get two here. So these are this side of the card, very beautiful. But your first one is inspiration. I know you probably can't read that, but I'll read it. It says, a wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed, but we, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. Ooh, so you got inspiration, right? And then you have eternity. That says, gently move your awareness from the external world to a world of light within your heart. Allow each breath to heal you as you drift to a place beyond time. Eternity exists within you, forever sparkling like a diamond. You are, in essence, a shining star, forever transforming to ever greater light. I love those for you. All right. So those are little two messages for you for today. So that's what they have for you, Nelia. Many blessings to you. And then Patricia, a general for the week. All right. Let's take a look here. What do they want you to know for the week? All right. So there's a change of energy. The Five of Wands is like drama going on around you, but the Two of Wands has to do with your power of choice of your energy. And you can influence this choices that these dramatic people are having around you. And what I mean by that is you can't make anyone feel a certain way or choose a certain way, but we can transmute energy, and we through our energy we can like kind of like push out unconditional love energy. We can fill up with it and let it flow out around us, and that makes it easier for people to choose higher vibration, unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace instead of drama and fear and that lower vibration. So I like that for you. It's like for the week, you can really influence what's happening in the room and the energy around you by realizing I do influence the energy of the collective and the energy of what's going on around me. And when I do that and I purpose that, things do happen, things do change, the atmosphere changes. It's like you walk into a room and everything is, you can just feel the tension. And then you're like, make the sound of a chicken, bark, bark, bark. And people are like, what just happened? No, not really. But it's like that's kind of what happens when you send out this energy. People feel the shift in it, or you walk in and you're glowing because of this energy, and people smile. You smile at somebody, and then the energy changes and people start making different choices of what they're feeling and the stories they're putting in things. So don't underestimate your impact on people around you this week. All right. All right. So many blessings. That's what they have for you right now, Patricia. So many blessings. And then Happy Pill, you are up. So general reading from the angels. All right. Actually, I feel like I'm going to pull from the guardian angel stack for you here too. All right. You also get two. So, of course, here's your guardian angels. Your first one is believe. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There's nothing to fear. You're constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe all is possible. Yeah. And then you have relax as well. Both of these were the same color, too. So relax says there's plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light, flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. I like it. All right. So that is what they have for you, Happy Pill. Many blessings to you. All right. Let me scooch some more down here. Take me just a moment. I just want to bring some of these over. Okay. Maybe I'll get them all up here. Then I won't have to stop. Take a little mini break here. Again, thank you guys so much for all your patience and getting to your readings. And make sure to give that thumbs up so I can make sure that you guys are enjoying these. All right. So next up, we've got faith and love. I'm sure you're fun too. What can you tell me about C's feelings towards you? All right, let's take a look here. What does Spirit want you to know about C's feelings towards you? What else? All righty. Yeah, a lot of what C's going on here, they very hermity. It's like they're kind of, I don't know if you feel like they've pulled back or they're kind of, you know, a bit introverted in a way. They're in this journey here with the Hermit card of trying to discover their own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that have made them feel blinded and bounded and trapped in the past. So they are doing a lot of freeing of themselves, freeing of expectations that are going on here. And I feel like they're in this place of, it's like when you're having heart surgery, you don't have it in the middle of a cafeteria in a mall or something, right? You have it in a sealed off room where not everyone can just walk in and out, and it's, sterilized and everything else. And that's what I feel is going on with them here. Their feelings feel like they're, you know, turned off or muted while they're doing this inner work because they can't. It's like trying to work on a car with it turned on. No, you turn it off, you take off the ignition, or an electrician before they work on something, they turn off electricity so they don't get, electric shock treatment. And so I feel like that's kind of what's going on with them right now. Cause I feel like their feelings are numb and they're really in here, really evaluating and trying to understand themselves right now, releasing these old ways of thinking, all these expectations that they've had on themselves since very young. Nothing to do with you. This was all in place before they even met you. So, they are taking a little bit of step back to try to get rid of this stuff, get rid of this baggage, get rid of the baggage that's up here. So, right now, emotions seem to be, like I said, on hold and numb while they're doing that inner work. All right. So I don't have more for you right now, Faith and Love. We can always check again later once they've processed some stuff. All right. So hang in there. Many blessings to you. All right. So up next we got Swaroop Bobby. Hello. So career reading. Let's see. What does Spirit want you to know about career right now? All right. These two, eh? All right. Well, look at you got a lot of working out of thought and belief and mindset. You got the 10 of swords, which is kind of like people pleasing coming to an end. Like I'm sick and tired of trying to live up to everybody's expectations and supposed to be's and should be's. Oh my God, I've had enough, right? Which is, they're not dead. They're just exhausted trying to live up to all those roles. Well, the justice card with this ace of swords and the scales has similar energy to this, right? It's this justice person, the ace of swords, allowing them to see things from a different perspective, a higher perspective, from a place of unconditional love and gratitude, and it allows them to cut away these small t truths that don't serve anymore. These are all rooted in fear, that these opinions that we've been giving growing up around what you should do as a career. And a lot of times we realize I'm living someone else's dream, especially when you wake up and going, "Oh God, I got to go live my dream today." That's not your dream. It's someone else's dream that you took on. And so, they're basically saying, try to get out of your head and try to step into your higher heart, your higher mind, see things from a different perspective, and even just ask yourself a question. This is what helped me in my life is, how do I uniquely want to share the unconditional love in my heart with the world, my own special, unique way? And then there's this clarity that comes in because then I'm not trying to fit in, do the thing that everyone else does. I'm going to do it my way. And I'm going to, like, even with tarot, when I, I refused to learn tarot for many years. I did oracle readings only for 20 years. And then in 2020, when COVID hit and I left corporate life, and I had a year where spirit wouldn't let me do any work through all that, which was convenient with everything going on. But they were like, they wouldn't even let me start my, uh, doing readings on YouTube and all this kind of stuff. They were like, you can start doing, I think I did monthly readings for zodiac signs. You can do that, but you're not getting involved personally. And you use that time to learn. And I'm like, well, I'm going to learn tarot, even though my Aquarius rebel energy didn't want to be told what these cards mean. And what I love is that Spirit's like, it doesn't have to mean all that. There's standard meanings to cards and different things, but that doesn't mean that has to be our language. We develop our own language. And so you can develop your own special way of doing things too. You don't have to try to fit into a organized career. I mean, there's people that were like, they loved counseling and psychology, but they also loved painting. And these individuals created paint therapy. And you're like, what? They joined two things they love together. And so I feel like that's something to look at with yourself as well. And that's what's coming in. All right now. All right. So many blessings to you, Swaroop. All right. And then we've got, hi, my name is Flo. So Flo, can you tell me some details about your next romantic partner? All right. Oh, and you like the cute shirt? Tigger. Woo-hoo-hoo. It matches my personality in a way. I'm usually a pretty upbeat, happy person. All right. So a little bit about your next romantic partner. You got the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. So Cancer sign, someone very watery that has a strong water presence in their chart, could even be Cancer moon energy. And the Ace of Swords, it's someone you don't know yet. The Ace of Swords is a new communication that will be coming in, but definitely is someone that has this nurturing kind of energy about them. And the power of choice comes in strong with the Chariot, because the Chariot is all about, you know, well, not all about, a big piece of it is, they can choose between the black horse or the white horse, the black sphinx or the white sphinx. There's always two choices: lower vibration, higher vibration. And what I like is that um, it's important to know, and you might even relate to this. It's important to track the moon, because the moon goes into a different sign every 2 to 3 days. We go through the entire zodiac every 28, 29 days, right? And because I feel like they have a lot of water energy, they're influenced by the moon. And what I feel is different is that because you understand moon cycles, you understand a moon a moon in Aquarius, how it's different from a moon in Libra, both air signs, but they're different. And you understand that when they're in water, how it impacts us; when they're in fire, how it impacts us versus air and earth. And I feel like because you know that, with you tracking it and being aware, you can relate, and you don't see it as a big deal. You don't see him as moody or schizophrenic because you understand, like, why today they're really in their head because we're in an air moon, but tomorrow we move in. I'm not sure where we're at right now. I'm not, doesn't matter. Um, but like, let's say I'm in Aquarius um, moon today, so I'm in my head and I'm thinking about things and that independent feeling and da 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 da. And then tomorrow I move into Pisces. Ooh, deep water, deep spiritual, deep this. And so, I know that when I have I have a ton of water, even though I'm Aquarius Sun Cap Rising. I've got a stellium in Pisces. I got a ton of water. I got a water trine, a water kite, all this stuff that is like, whoa, I was always so emotional growing up. Crybaby when I was younger because I felt everyone's emotions. It was overwhelming. And until I learned that about the moon and how I'm so influenced by the moon, then I understood, okay, that's why I have fire in my belly for these couple days. Make the most of that energy. So understanding the energy helps you understand them and you don't think they're a freak. like other people would. And you're just like, I get you. And they're like, what? How can you put up with me? And you're like, I understand. The moon is doing this. And they're like, what? And you're helping them understand themselves too. So I love that. I love that. So that's what's coming in for you, Flo. So hopefully that resonates. Many blessings to you. Finally, someone who expresses emotion, right? You have to like pull it out of them. You're almost like, can you keep that in? No, no, not that bad. All right. Many blessings to you, my dear. All right. And then Gabriela Cortez, hello, hello. So you'd like to know what the energies want to tell you to learn or to know for today. Oh, happy birthday. Today's your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. We'll pull a guardian angel card for you too for your birthday. All right. So let's take a look here. What do they want you to know about today? All right. So you have the Hierophant, which is like your higher self calling you to see things from a higher perspective, capital T truths. The Nine of Cups is like dreams come true. And I feel like what's coming in here, especially like your birthday, right? You're really thinking and evaluating and looking over your life and going, what is this life all about? And am I being who I want to be? Am I where I thought I wanted to be by this birth date? Blah, 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 right? Well, with this Hierophant, I feel like your higher self is calling you to this place and you feel drawn to see this dream of your life in a different manner, in a different way. It's like you might have been told that there's certain things that you're supposed to do in life, and you're like, okay, well, I'll do those things. That's my dream, I guess. But you're realizing that was opinion. And I feel like you're in this place of really changing, evaluating, seeing what this dream come true really is, and you're getting some beautiful clarity around it. And for your birthday, oh yeah, it's wishing upon a star. I can't believe it. Okay, so here's your guardian angel wishing you a happy birthday, and you got the star card. Now, what's funny is in tarot, the star card is the other dream come true card. Like you got the Nine of Cups, the star would be the other card. So this is this confirmation that, what is my dream? How do I uniquely want to share this beautiful love in my heart with the world? So your guardian angel for your birthday is saying, believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always toward love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget, you are truly a shining star. Wow. I love that for you. What a great message for your birthday. So, hopefully, you're doing something special, and birthday blessing for you is I hope that this, next rotation around the sun that is going to be coming up for this next year of your life, that your life is filled with more unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace and gratitude that you can almost stand. So I'm very glad you were born. All right, Gabriella, happy birthday to you. All right. And then up next, we got Vidi Jalan. Hello, Vidi Vidi. What steps will help you move forward in your fashion career? All right. Let's see here. What advice Spirit has here for you about moving forward in your fashion career? All right. Yep. See here, Gabriella, here's the star card coming in. We're just talking about it. That's dreams come true. There's your dream. There's your fashion, right? Balance with the Two of Pentacles. And there's also, it's interesting here because there's like two dreams. And I feel like what's important here that can help you move forward in your fashion career is that you're bringing two things together. It's like two dreams together in a way, but two ways of looking at things in the outside world. That's what I feel like you're sewing them together literally, and that you're bringing two things that normally people would be like, I don't know about that, but you are able to bring two things that you love together regarding fashion. So, really look at that and just see, I'm like having flashes of I don't know what they call it, but it's like you normally it's like long shawl kind of that also is a head covering. Um and but it's like it's added to different like a hoodie, but it looks different. It's like altering what a normal like instead of a hoodie like this, the top of it is different because it matches culturally something different or designed differently, but it's like there's this bringing in this uniqueness that has to do with things that matter to you, not just trying to do what um like the outside world, is like, oh, this is what you should do, and this is what the trend, blah blah blah. It's like it's something that just really means something. Um, and especially if it's like something that is because I'm feeling like in India and if it's something, I mean, there's millions of people, and it's something that if it means something to a country or means something to a certain culture, and you can even think about different cultures across the world, designing something that alters, and you think of like um, altering it. And I keep coming with a hoodie because I'm wearing one, but if it's like, and a lot of people wear them, it's like, but in this country, I'm gonna make the sleeves look more, like a kimono, and the head look and the top does this, where in this culture that really wouldn't fly, but I'm going to do this, and this is the kind of material and imprinting on it. It's like altering things, but it's bringing in culture, it's bringing in things that it's not like one size fits all, it's celebrating like the nations of the world kind of thing, if that makes sense. So, but I feel like it's about creativity and ingenuity is what it comes down to. And it's important. It's things that are you're passionate about because that passion comes through in your design. If you're doing it going, well, this seems good, you don't have like that passion that's flowing out of it because that makes all the difference in the world. Okay. All right. So that's what they have for you, VD. So many blessings to you. And then Anna Filipa, hello, hello. I love reading. Absolutely. Let's take a look here. What does Spirit want you to know about love right now? All right. Well, there is new love available to be offered in the future. But what's important here is with the Seven of Swords, this is the deceiver, the liar, the thief coming in here. But this is about your own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that deceive you about who this person should be, need to be, have to be, must be. And you realize it's not all this that it's cracked up to be, when we deceive ourselves and we're like, well, that's what I want. And you're like, are you sure? And you're like, yeah, it's not very convincing because these thoughts and beliefs that have been here are things that have been put in your head while you were growing up. Opinion that you took on as your own opinion, your own, definitions of things, but you can question that. And I like it because you've already questioned two and left two behind. You're looking at three, about to leave those behind, and then there's two left. So you've been really working on releasing these expectations around what love should be, what it's supposed to be, what it needs to be, what it has to be. All of those you know, things that were taught growing up. And so there is this release that's needed to be able to access that new page of cups, that new love. Because and I feel like it this page is someone you already know, but you weren't interested in them before because of these mindsets. And it's not someone you dated, whatever. It's just it didn't click, and from both of your sides at the time. But it's going to change because when your mindset changes and you look at things differently, when you see them, you both are kind of like, hey, and there's a lot of spark there that isn't wasn't there before and wouldn't be there now until you both let these things go. I feel like you're both working on that because, again, you left 2 behind, you're or 3, there's 2 more, and then once you do that, you're just like, "Wow, I would never have looked at them in that way, but I am now." So, hopefully that makes sense, on it. That's what they have for you right now. Alright, many blessings to you. Alright, and then Ashvin Ray, hello, hello, you need career guidance, absolutely. Alright, a lot of career guidance today, I know, right? Hey, career was what makes the world go around, right? At least that's what we're told. So let's see here what the spirit wants you to know about career. Alright. Alrighty. Yeah. So, you actually get 3 cards. You got but 2 of these with the 5 of swords is the battle between your head and your heart, and the death card is an ending and a birth, which is, you know, that combination of those 2 cards together is like letting go of old ways of thinking, old restrictions, and trying to fit in, trying to be into that career that, oh, this is what I should be. And it could be that we just haven't taken the time, like this Nine of Pentacles, to step away from everything and everyone and see what you want, independent of all the expectations. So if you can get away on a vacation or even just a long weekend, get away from all the influence and all the opinions and all the chaos and everything else, really sit in with yourself in your heart and go, how, you know how do I want to express this love in my heart with the world in its own, special, unique way? What has made my heart sing? What has made my heart feel overjoyed and want to dance? And how can I make that a career? How can I combine that with other things that I love? It just feels like there's this uniqueness around this too, about this independence and not trying to fit in and be what everyone else is trying to be, but that you're able to, really have a unique type of job. Even if you're interested in becoming an entrepreneur and you have this idea of what you want to do, this is very supported by that Nine of Pentacles too. So hopefully that helps a little bit there, Ashvin. So hang in there. What is on your heart? Take a little bit of a step and see if you can gain some clarity around that. All right. So many blessings to you. All right, let's see here. We got like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I believe one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Must be two on one. Yeah, so I think I've got about 8 left. So hang in there, everybody. We're getting there. All right, so morning, you are up general for next week. Career. Here we go. More career. Career. So everyone giving up on love, right? It's usually love or career. It's like, screw love this week. I want to know about career. Well, so you got the Four of Wands, which is joy and celebration, and the Emperor here. The Emperor, Aries energy, very much about this emperor gets all these people yapping in their ear about opinions on what is best for the empire, and you should do this, no, you should do that, no, you should do this, all these voices and opinions. And it's like, all right, enough, everybody, you know clear the throne room. I'm the emperor, I'm going to make the decisions. And then they do, but and they make decisions, they make plans, and they put things into action. And the Four of Wands is about, don't just do it from your brain. Allow this to be, let joy and your heart have a say so in the decisions that you're going to want to do. Get out of your head so much and allow that, choices to be made from heart and passion, not just logical with the mind, because you wake up every day going, oh God, I got to go live my dream today, instead of excited and your heart's involved and your energy's involved and your mind's good with it too. And you're like, let's go. Then it becomes exciting to live instead of existing. Right. So I feel like that's what's coming in for you right now, morning. So hopefully that helps a little bit. So many blessings. All right. And then Really Pie is up next here. Let me just get these scooched over here. All right. There we go. So, Really Pie, will the infection in you leave this week? All right. Well, we'll pull cards here. Now, of course, um, we have a disclaimer in the description box of the video. Tarot's designed for fun. I'm not a medical professional, of course, or any other kind of professional lawyer, financial person, or whatever. Ultimately, everyone makes their own decisions. It's just designed for entertainment purposes, right? All right, so let's take a look here. Will the infection in you leave this week? All right, what do we have here? All right, you know, we have the Ace of Cups, which is a positive card. It's joy and celebration and a happy card. And the Nine of Pentacles is being, um, you know, independently feeling secure. And it's a little bit of a hermity thing too, which is taking care of yourself and kind of nurturing yourself with the combination of these two. It does show that it can, if you'll rest and isolate in a way. It's like just stay away from a lot of activity, give your body that nurturing, allow it to heal and give it love, 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 love. Because the more you focus on higher vibrational energy, your body is able to heal itself in such amazing ways. So try to stay out of fear. Instead of like trying not to fear, focus on love, loving and laughing and gratitude and that higher vibration. Your body will respond very well to that. All right. So that's what they have for you, Really Pie. And we send you some great unconditional love energy to surround you and allow your higher self to do that with your body, with what it is wanting to do as well. So many blessings to you. Okay. Whoops. Come on. The mouse is not wanting to cooperate. Gotta go get a cat. Okay. There we go. So, Ateshi Singh, you are up. So, does SSP even care about you? Well, if they don't, they're stupid, you know? You know that. Let's take a look here. If someone doesn't, that tells you how smart they are. And you're like, yeah, if you don't like me, then I don't want to be around you. You're weird. All right. You know, they're kind of self absorbed a little bit here. You've got the Page of Pentacles, which is looking at opportunities in the outside world, and the Strength card is Leo energy, which can be like Leo the lion, can be prideful and focusing on themselves right now. This feels a lot about it. And, it doesn't say they don't care about you. Just like I feel like they're caring more about themselves right now, really self focused. But that doesn't, say that they don't care about you. It's just like they're really focused on me, 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 and the coin right now. So um, it just feels like they don't acknowledge their emotion because they're what they're focusing on in the outside world. Achievement, achievement, achievement is what I feel. So, you know, like I said, if they can't recognize it and see how important you are, thank you. You're telling me that you don't deserve me. And feel like it's just important to go, I'm going to go live my passion. I'm going to go live my life. I'm excited to go do things for me. And I don't need to, because when we look at love or relationships, we can look at it as we're trying to like hire someone for a position, right? And we're interviewing, we're evaluating, and all that. Or we go live our life. And then when we're living our lives and loving our passions, we bump into someone who's also doing that and they like some of the same things, and then the spark happens and the relationship sparks from that and grows from it. It's not the intention, but it's a byproduct of it. Where the other is, I gotta find love, gotta be this. It feels like you're hiring somebody and then you're like, you lied on your resume. You're not who you said you were at all. You're fired, you know. But hopefully that helps a little bit there. I just feel like they're very consumed about what's going on in their life and what they're trying to become and all of that kind of stuff. But so that's what they have there for you. All right. So many blessings to you. All right. Let me just make sure these are in order here. All right. All right. And then we've got, oh, Orchid Rain. Hello, hello. Long time no see. So I've been doing well. I hope you've been doing well. And you want a free reading? All right. And I didn't see a question. So we'll do a general reading, see what Spirit wants you to know right now. All right. So you've got the Empress energy that came out first, creativity, birthing of things, expansiveness, a lot of emotion boiling below the surface here. And, the Ace of Swords is about new ideas, new creation, even new communication around whatever this harvest birthy thing is that's been kind of, I'm gonna say ruminating. What is it? Incubating for a little bit. And I feel like now there's some clarity that's really coming in about next steps. Now, what do I want to do? It's like, a caterpillar knows, "Oh, I wanna go into a chrysalis," and so it creates a chrysalis and it goes in, and then it's like, "What now?" And then it starts to transform and change, and then it becomes a forms a butterfly in a cocoon, and then it breaks out of the cocoon, and then it's like, "Now what? Now what do I wanna do?" And that's what I feel is coming in here is this, you've been through transformation, you've been through growth, you've been through birth, and now you're like, "What's next?" And I feel like there's a lot of clarity that comes in about next steps. Where do you want to take this? They're like, "Well, butterfly, you can go gather nectar with." That's what butterflies do. They don't eat leaves like caterpillars do. They go, searching for blossoms and nectar, and they can migrate 1,000 miles. Caterpillars like 1,000 miles. I can't even comprehend what that means because they can't get that far. They hit a little stream, they can't get beyond it. Butterfly accidentally flies across a river going, "Oh, look what I just passed over." So there's this evolution and this change and transformation that's been coming in, and I feel like you're really kind of discovering the newness of who you are, and I like that for you. So hopefully that helps. That's what they have for you, Orchid Rain. So many blessings to you. Then Latoya Bryant, you are up. So how Alton the Libra feels about you? You're a Gemini. All right. Air signs galore. All right. So asking how an air sign feels is like asking a water sign what they think. But see, because you got 4 of Swords coming in here, which is thinking, not feeling. But they have peace of mind. They're resting. They feel like they've let go of like some expectations and they're enjoying just things for as they are. Very restful. Now, the Magician card is this energy of um, movement and action, and there's some passion there. But I feel like they're not necessarily someone who's comfortable with emotion, so they're more used to acting on passion, attraction, energetic and physical attraction, and brain stuff, not so much heart stuff. And but I feel like they're ignited with that Magician card. They're wanting to create, they're trying to understand, and maybe they have made a little bit of space in your life somehow that they're so they're trying to move into. Um, but it just feels interesting. What they're showing me, and I have no idea what this means yet. Anyway, I see like a windowsill, and there's a curtain, but behind the curtain, sitting on the windowsill are things, and, it's like that's the space that they've created, but it's hidden space. It's like, you did what? In your guest room, in the curtain, they have stuff stored, and it's not in reality, this is all, um, just, um not theoretical, you know what I'm trying to say. It's within their energy that they've done this, and but it's like they've are slowly allowing themselves to feel safe in your space is what this is psychological and emotional and spiritual kind of energy. I know it sounds weird, but it's like what they're doing, they don't feel like they can just leap in, but they are starting to show up in spaces. At least this is how they are seeing it in themselves, that they're embedding themselves a little bit more into your life. It's just in places that are obvious because they don't want to have like this intention, if that makes sense. So like, oh, you want to be my boyfriend or whatever, right? Oh, you want to get married? Like, yeah, 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 yeah. It's these fears that keep them kind of stealthily, slowly, um, moving in. It's like a squirrel that's planting its nuts in your yard. What's that about? But the your spirit guides are funny, Latoya, but they are, they are, they're hiding things in there, and then they forget, and then things start to grow, right? That's how forests grow. Squirrels only remember, I think I read somewhere 10 or 20% of the walnuts and stuff that they plant and hide. They only remember like where a fourth of them are buried. The rest of them become trees because they're buried in the ground. So there's fruit that comes from what they're doing, even though they may not realize what's happening. But there are fears, and that's why they're easing into things, and there's growth. So hopefully that helps, Latoya. Your spirit guides are just funny. All right. So more so, um, fire and passion than emotion, because we didn't have cups, so they express themselves more through passion and thinking, but more that's how they express. Okay. All right. So many blessings. And then we've got musical beer. You are up. Is P dating someone? All right, let's take a look here. Currently, are they dating someone? All right. No, I don't. They have peace of mind. They can't be dating someone. And the two of wands with this plans and um, trying to figure out what next steps are in their life. So I don't feel like they're dating anyone. It feels very, I don't know, just calm and uneventful. So it can't be dating. No drama. So yeah, I don't feel like they are. I feel like they want to with that two of wands. It's like they would like to have someone to plan things with. Right now, they're kind of just working on what they want to do next in life, but I don't feel a presence of anyone else in there. All right. So that's what they have for you, musical beer. So many blessings to you. And then Rhonda, hello, hello, my friend. How are you? A message about what for next week? What's happening next week? All right, all right, all right. They want that one. All right. Wow. So you have some decisions coming up with this Two of Swords. And this is a message of close your eyes and open your heart. Don't think with your brain. I know that's hard. No. What else do I think with? I don't make decisions with your brain, is what I meant. Not what, don't think with your brain. Three of Cups is joy, celebration. Choose joy in making decisions, not what, "Oh, well, this is the right thing to do." It's like, what brings you joy? Choose that. It's important in making decisions this coming week. Three of Cups is also about community, and not only is it about your spiritual posse up above, and when I get, like, a decision-making card like the Two of Swords with the Three of Cups, it's like if you don't know what decisions to make, it's because you don't have enough information, and if you ask of your own free will from your spirit team, they will guide you, and you can ask them, "Can you make this a no-brainer? Can you show me something that just helps me make a decision?" And they'll be like, "Here you go." It'll either be like, "Oh, this is definitely what I want," or, "Ooh, that's definitely what I don't want." And you'll get information, and you can ask that there. The other thing, like I mentioned with the community card, is I feel like you have a great opportunity to get to know a community of people that can relate with you, and you can relate with them. And it can be like two besties, two best friends. And I feel like it's important for you to develop these relationships because they give you good perspective and you guys keep each other checks and balances, meaning if like someone starts dating someone, they start shrinking and you're like, "Hey, are you dating someone?" They're like, "How'd you know?" "Because I saw you shrinking and you're shrinking yourself like you normally do." And they're like, "Oh my god, I am, thank you." It's like loving support of each other, like a little sisterhood. It doesn't necessarily need to be all female, but they're not romantic, they're platonic besties that you'll have forever. And I feel like that's a big piece. You're starting to get to know them or get drawn to where you will meet them because it's an important piece for you to have this support with what's coming up in the future, which I'm not at liberty to say. No, they don't tell me yet. It's enough in the future. It's you have time to meet these people and develop that as well. All right. So that's what they have right now for you, Rhonda. Rhonda, many blessings. Good to see you. All right. And then lastly, but not leastly, we have love is the most powerful force in the universe. What a great user ID to end on. Um, and for everyone, once I'm done with this reading and I end this stream, I will post a comment within a minute, listing the order in which the readings were completed so you can zero in and find where your reading is at. You don't have to listen to the whole thing and try to figure it out. You can kind of see where you are in the pecking order, jump into the video and go, "Oh, that's so and so. They're like 3 before me. Let me zip ahead a little bit." And oh, I went too far, so you can kind of zero in quickly and find out your reading. All right. All right. So, love, love, love. A reading again on when med beds will be released to the public. All right. Disclaimer, I'm not a licensed medical lawyer, any kind of those things. This is all for fun. Tarot, right? Ultimately, everyone makes their own independent financial decisions, health decisions, whatever. And so we'll see what Spirit has to say here. All right. Come on, cards. There we go. All right. So we do have the world card coming in. Let's see if I can do this. Let me just show you the world card. I have to cover the nudity and the Five of Pentacles, which is this lack, these feelings of lack and being abandoned, being left out in the cold, So this new cycle, I feel like it's a new year with the world card coming in here. It just feels like endings and beginnings, the ending of an old cycle. It's the last card in the major arcana, starting the new. So it's like the new year coming in. And with that 5, I feel like it is 2025 that comes in. Possibly, um, you know, between then and May. And I think we had set a different date before, but it feels like with the change of things in the world going on because of results last week, that there's some delay and there's some apprehension about jumping too soon. So I feel like they're kind of wanting to wait till more closer to May of 2025 to try to do that. They're gonna try to see where everything is at first, so they feel more comfortable in releasing it to the public. So I know, but that's what I feel is coming in there, at least for those cards. So that is what they have for you. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, right? And again, thank you guys so much for all of your patience and getting to your readings. And I'm so grateful for all of you, your love, your support, your laughter, your thirst for spirit. And remember, every second of every day of your lives, you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the cosmic mother, the cosmic father, our creator. And of course, I love you too. I'll be back next Friday for free readings. If you're interested in a personal reading, there's a link down in the description box for all the stuff that I offer. Also, I have YouTube channel memberships. If you want to check those out, we meet on Wednesday nights for all of our members, and then for my Praying Mantis members on Thursday nights, and then also Friday and Saturday after our sessions, and then Sunday after our sessions in the morning too. So there's a link for that down below if you want to check it out. All right, everybody. Till I see you again. Much love. Hang in there. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.